thank you so much for joining the second edition of our online Game Dev Days. Hype, please. I am so excited. I'm super nervous. I am so much looking forward to this event. This is grand. It is our second edition. We are super excited. I cannot express how grateful I am for what we were able to set up in these weird times again. We have a fantastic speaker setup. We have a fantastic exhibition. We have a really, really grand team behind that working on this event. I am so grateful to be part of such a lovely game development community, and I cannot express how excited I am to again host this event today. Thank you so much everyone for tuning in to our second edition of the Game Dev Days online. So as you know, usually we have this really lovely event in Graz with wine tasting tours, with a beer fridge, with on-site speakers, with super lovely social interactions and on-site plays. But we really try hard to make it also a lovely community event here in this virtual world. So let me quickly give you a little bit of an introduction of what will happen today. But before I will do that, of course, we also have a welcome from the DevTunes. So there will be lovely DevTunes content also tonight at 8 p.m. Here's a little bit of a recap of what was happening also last year. Sorry. I just need to very, very quickly change my screen, and then we have a welcome from the Game Dev Days.
Welcome to the Game Dev Days. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I hope we can have a huge virtual applause, please, for the DevTunes. I am thrilled. I have goosebumps, and I cannot wait to hear more. Again, more DevTunes coming in the evening. Maybe if we have time, I might play this clip one or more times, just for the goosebumps in between. Yeah, so let me give you a little bit of an introduction of what's going to happen today, because again, this is a super exciting program, and I'm not gonna lie, it will be crazy. We have so many cool talks. There are so many things happening, and now let me quickly give you an overview how our Discord works. So I hope every one of you is already in our Discord. If not, it's about time. So if someone could be also so nice to quickly add the Discord link to the chat. Just let me give you a little bit of an introduction how our Discord works. So basically, the idea is that you can use it for networking, for promoting your games, seeing all the cool games, hanging out in different stages, talk to other people interested in same things than you might be. Well. And what else are we doing? We have a lovely introduction channel. So once you join, please be so kind and introduce yourself. And you'll see there is a really amazing list of people from actually all around the world. So this will be super exciting. So here we have all the general things. Please be so kind. Just be kind to each other. Don't say things you wouldn't like to hear. Don't write things you would like to hear yourself. Be kind. This is a lovely, inviting, diverse community, and please also treat it that way. So yeah, announcements are happening also here if something important is going to happen. And yeah, well. We have jobs, we have the talk discussions. So you can either talk about the talks directly in Twitch. Feel free also to spread questions or anything. But we also have a specific talk discussion channel here on Discord. After each talk, the speakers are invited to join a Q&A session. Because I don't know how it's for you, but actually I always really loved talking to the speakers about specific topics, maybe having a little bit of a conversation in a smaller group. And that's what I enjoyed most about going to a games conference. I was always a little bit shy to, for instance, ask also big questions in front of the whole audience. So the idea about this speaker Q&A session is that right after the talk, you can go there. This is a voice channel. You can also ask your questions here in the text channels. The text channels and the voice channels will have the name of the speaker you just heard. So you exactly know where to go. And yeah, let's hope for some really lovely also discussions, conversations with the speakers right after the talks. This is a really cool opportunity. Take this chance. It's a great opportunity to connect and get to know not only the speakers, but people also interested in other topics. Then, like last year, we have the roundtables again. So here we have some roundtables around topics you might want to share exciting interest about, I don't know, the newest tools, the new Unreal Engine, for instance, or whatever you want to talk about. Share a little bit your thoughts about topics of interest. If you feel like there is a channel missing, just let us know somewhere in the channel, and we make sure that every channel which deserves to be here definitely is here. And this year, usually a big shout out also to the Button Festival. Also the Button Festival, we have a lovely cooperation, and usually the Saga Awards are announced at the Button Festival. But this year, because things are just weird this year, the Saga Awards are also co-located with the Game Dev Days. We have 7 fantastic finalists. I will show them very quickly on the homepage also in the beginning. And yeah, and if you want to find out more about the games, just click through those channels here. You can already see the developers have posted some interesting infos, insights, maybe versions where you can also test or support them if you're interested in that game. And the same happens for the whole game exhibition. So we have more than 20 games exhibited this year. So here we have a really lovely range of games from all around the world. So I'm more than excited. Those are really interesting, fresh, and exciting games. So make sure to check it out, see what's happening on Discord, and also later we will start our Gather Town experience. So I don't know who is already familiar with Gather Town. I'm a huge Gather Town fan. It is I don't know, this is probably the closest it would get if I could dream up a little bit of a conference space where we're all small little avatars. So we will share the Gather Town space where you can meet others in the form of avatars, but also talk with your real voice or share your own video if you want to, and also meet the exhibitors. So especially in the evening, I'll talk about the program in a minute. I don't want to spoil anything now. So this is our Discord. Yeah, and we also check out the voice channels. So here, if you see someone is online, meet them. So you can meet the developers here in their own voice channels if you're interested to read more about and hear more about the games. And we also have a game exhibition stage. So if you see that someone is online here, it's very likely that a fresh game is being presented. So please, a little bit hype also for our exhibitors and games being presented today. So now let me quickly walk you through the program. This is exciting, this is exciting, this is exciting. Well. So this is our lovely homepage. I'm pretty sure that most of you are already aware of that one. Big shout out already to our sponsors and partners. So our main sponsor this year is Bonkfish. Bonkfish is the biggest Austrian games company and long-term partner already. And we have really lovely partners all around the Austrian industry, game development industry. So big shout out to Bonkfish, to the WKO Steiermark, to the WKO Information Consulting Steiermark, to Pumi. Also Rarebyte is behind the scenes and helping this run this event every year. And also our partners. So fantastic transitions and music is gonna be provided by Green Lobster Media Technologies, and all the night action, all the cool music live stream happening in the evening is provided by Green Lobster. Supertron, partner from the very first year, is also this year co-organizing one of the talks and being so nice to support and this event from day one. Or day zero, if we would like to say. Big shout out and very special surprise incoming at 12. Make sure to tune in at 12 because a big surprise will come from the Pioneers of Game Development Austria. So this is the association trying to bring together all people interested in Austria in game development and supporting this industry. So big shout out to BGDA too. The organizers of this event are Game Dev Graz. I really want to thank everyone who is behind the scenes in this event. We have really lovely people. We will arrange a call to you meet all of them at the end of this event again. And yeah, Game Dev Graz and the lovely community around Graz, I hope you know that this is like a really lovely community, and I cannot be more thankful than being able to be part of such a welcoming, inviting, smart and lovely community, and the people behind Game Dev Graz are just awesome. So all the people you can see in the Orga team on Discord and also here in the moderation and in stream, every time you see them, maybe say a little bit of a thank you, because those are the people also behind this event. And of course my my university, Graz University of Technology, who is also supporting and co-organizing this event since the very start and a huge supporter of the game development community. Yeah, well. So here are our precious Saga Award nominations. This will be grand. So tune in, make sure to tune in at 8 p.m. where we talk about the nominees, and we'll also hear who won this year. This will be exciting. Hype. And again, our game showcases. Make sure to click through the games, look at the trailers, and play some of the games on Discord. This will be fantastic. Do we have any open questions? I'm just reading also a little bit the chat in the meantime. But as you can already see, it's just a huge program. We have so many interesting speakers from all around the world again. And I am more than excited that also Ivan Buchta will open the event after me and give us an introduction about video game vegetation 101. And after that, we will directly move into the secret surprise event happening, the Celebrating Austrian Games, with a really lovely announcement coming in. At 1 o'clock, Georg Hobmeier from Kauser Creations will give us an overview of their crazy Kickstarter project. This is such an interesting project. Make sure to tune in. And I am more than excited. We have so many cool postmortems this year. I love postmortems. And the first postmortem will be by Mipumi Games, by Toby Meyer, about the flower collectors, the first ever given postmortem on the flowers collectors here at Game Dev Days. Bongfish, again, our main sponsor, and yeah, such a great company, also a great place to work, situated here in Graz. The main offices are here in Graz. I would say just around the corner, but Graz is not that big, to be honest. Yeah, well, and Thomas Baubeck and Martin Eder will give us a lovely introduction from their different perspectives. So that's a fine balance. After that, there will be another amazing post-mortem. I was already able to see some of the slides. I'm more than excited to see the post-mortem of SpongeBob Rehydrated from Michael Hartinger from Purple Lamp. After that, this is our Powered by Supertron talk coming in. Andi Schmoll, they're giving best practices as a leader in game design. She has so much experience in leading teams of different sizes and comes from a really interesting AAA background. So make sure to tune in here. At 3:30 p.m. we will continue with a lovely lunch conversation. So this will a lunch conversation with David Goldfarb. Also feel free to bring questions to the conversations and Q&As to the Twitch chat if you have any specific question to David. And at 4 p.m. our lightning talk craziness will begin. I think those of you who followed the event from the beginning, this is the craziest session we're having. Lightning talks are talks between 7 minutes and 10 minutes. And yeah, we have 1 full hour of those talks, and we have so many amazing speakers from so many different colorful backgrounds. So Andrew from Pizza Franks will start about building the Indie-apocalypse. Enrica Loria will then also talk about research perspectives. Clement Strasser just released a new game and will give a first short postmortem on how he came from an idea to a fully released game, which also received quite a lot of press recently, just in 2 months. So tune in for this one. And I'm so looking forward to those two as well. Claudia Six, Befriending the Imaginary. So she's an artist and give us entirely different insights coming from a theater background as well. And Clio M, I was already able to listen to some pieces yesterday, and I'm so excited. So this will be also science fiction world building through music, and I think I can say that we might hear some live music coming in. Yeah, and another. I'm not sure if we can call it postmortem. It's a probemortem retrospective. So Richard Rätsel and Martin Wiedmann from Green Lobster will give an overview about rebooting their engine. I don't want to spoil more here. Oh yes, another postmortem coming in from our all-year all-star Josh Wombat. Quomp mortem. It's not a postmortem, it's a quomp mortem. Well. And afterwards, since we're getting a little bit in the dinner mood, we will continue with another conversation from Tyler Siegman. You might know him from Darkest Dungeon and co-founder of Red Hook Studios. And yeah, again, if you're excited about Darkest Dungeon 2, maybe you can bring the one or other question also to the Twitch chat here. Maximalina or Sandra MJ will talk about avoiding burnout as a solo dev. I think this is like such an important topic, so also make sure to tune in here. Ooh, and at 7, really cool talk happening. So Chris Melesinos was back then at Java and project lead of Project Darkstar. This was actually the tool to Project Darkstar was a really interesting project because it was like the tool which brought me into game development. This was back then in Java, and he has such an interesting perspective on games and exhibited and curated a very interesting art exhibition on games as well, which became like worldwide super famous. This talk is provided by AWS, so thank you so much for that. And this will be a really lovely insight, a little bit from the history to how the future of games will be shaped. So I'm more than excited for this one. And closing our talk session will be also our community friend and yes, our all-star Josh Sawyer from Obsidian. So we have a lovely good evening fireside conversation with Josh. So also feel free to bring here questions if you have any. But yeah, this will be grand. I hope we have a lot of hype already incoming. I am super hyped, as you might see. And at 8, we'll start with our Saga Awards and a lot of DevTunes action coming in. Well. And it wouldn't be Game Dev Days without a cool event happening from Green Lobster. So Green Lobster, they have a very interesting audio music studio, and they will provide 2, not 1, but 2 interesting stream actions happening with live music. So I don't want to spoil anything, but this will be fantastic. At 9, we will also open the virtual after show party in Gathertown. So fun happenings in fun happenings in the avatar world of Gathertown. I hope I see every one of you then as tiny little avatars and actually meet you and do a little bit of networking and saying hello, and yes, myself there. Hope to see you and meet you there. Good. Well, I am more than excited. We have 5 minutes to our first talk. So stay tuned, and I will see you very soon again with the talk from Ivan Buchter coming next. See you.